Christ consciousness is ancient. It's super ancient. And it's a certain level of consciousness that you can get to this level where they're all knowing, all loving. They're the epitome of service to others and unconditional love for one another. You know, a real true ascended being. And Jesus never said he was going to return. He said that Christ would return, and raising everyone up to a high level and bringing back a new golden age, creating a true super Christ civilization. When you look at the smallest scale of things, it gives you almost an identical mirror as to what's going on the larger scale. So I began to realize that God is us and we are God, and that God is on a data collection mission. The whole premise of this third dimensional realm and human beings operating in this realm and potential other alien beings and everything else throughout the entire universe are all doing one thing, very simple: collecting information and sending it back to the source. So the universe is a mind. God is part of this universal mind, this universal consciousness, and there's only one consciousness. All of these living things that exist throughout the entire third dimension are all doing one thing. They are transmitting back to source, and it's actually collecting this data to analyze what is it like to operate through this grand experiment of this third dimension. Everything is actually all one. God is a frequency. It's our job to tune in. Well, the human body is an avatar, just like the movie Avatar. It's a receptor. It receives and holds the spirit temporally. We have a couple things that hold your spirit in your body, that lock that frequency in. One is the neural correlates of consciousness. Those are 3 giant neurons that wrap around the inside of the skull, and when you look at them on a scan, it looks like a crown of thorns. But that works in collaboration with the magnetite crystal and your colostrum and your neocortex. Those things all work together to combine to allow a frequency to be encapsulated and be hosted inside the physical avatar body. You become the ghost in the shell, and you animate this shell. It's crazy how much power we have inside of us. The brain is just like a microchip. It's a microprocessor. It's a central processing unit. It allows you to be able to connect to multiple dimensions. Scientists at the Brain Institute discovered that the brain now connects to 11 dimensions. Quantum entanglement first came to me when I was just doing a walking meditation. A lot of the times we get in sync with a thought that already exists. Everyone's conscious thoughts are all around us, floating around in this ether we call the grid. And so you can get in sync with something and you can download it. And if you can discern that download, you can have an epiphany moment. Quantum entanglement is so incredible because if you really understand where we're going to go in the future with communications, it's going to be quantum entangled communications. All thoughts and ideas and concepts most likely are downloaded from the field as an inexperienced soul, and begin to learn and make mistakes and grow and see what you can do, and also a certain level of suffering. And then when you begin to master this dimension, you actually can begin to incarnate on and in the plane that you desire. So plane means dimension. See, the third dimension is a proving ground. It's a testing ground. It's a place for you to come. And at every ascension process, my mission is to achieve the highest, most best lifestyle, living entity, energy, help, love, expressions, artistic creation that I possibly can in every single dimension.